got our supplies. So we have some soapy water on some rags just to wipe anything that may be dirty. Okay. Just soap and water. Here are some dry rags, and we're gonna put, here in the hospital we use sterile water, so we'll just put some sterile water on here to dry the soap off. Okay. And then we have our trach ties here, which are ready. Okay. And then we have our new tracheostomy tube. Okay. So the tracheostomy tube comes with an obturator. Yes. This helps to make it go in smoothly. So yes, it goes right in without bending or anything like that. So you'll need the obturator in before you get started. Okay. While we're here, we're going to use some lubricating jelly. Just for now. Eventually she probably won't need it, but it's better safe than sorry, just to help it go in a little bit smoother. So I put some lubricating jelly on here. I'm just going to put it on the end of the trach itself with the obturator in. You always want to check the size that you're using and the length. So we have a Bavona 50 length, 3.5 size. Okay, so that's the diameter. It's 50 millimeters long, and it's a Bavona. So we have the correct one, right? Okay. And then we have our drainage sponge. Yes. So usually when you put it in, it's a lot easier to have it ready like this. Put it in like that. I find it, but you can, there's no wrong way to do this. You'll just take tips from everybody that I talked about before. You'll take tips and learn what's best for you. I find it easiest to have it ready, and also to have my trach ties on here already on one side ready to go. So you want to go ahead and put this on there? And you're noticing how you're putting it on is this, this goes on the inside of the neck, so that way when you come around, it's gonna loop around that side, but we're not gonna do that yet, okay? All right. So this is all ready to go. So now we can start taking her trach ties off. Okay. And you can do how you feel comfortable. Oh yeah, I can move it now. Okay, I'm sorry. So we suctioned before just to make sure she was okay. We have our resuscitation, we have our shoulder roll, and we have her tied up. I'm gonna have one hand on her trach and one hand holding her. Sorry.
You want that? Yeah. There you go.
And then you can go ahead and start taking everything off. Okay. We're gonna do our trach care first, and our trach change is absolutely last, okay? Okay.
Also remove the gauze first? Or?
You can do it however you want. Okay. Sometimes I find it easier to undo the ties and then the gauze, but if you want to do the gauze and then the ties, that's okay. Okay. I'm sorry. Can you help? You got it?
It's like all...
Oh, I can help you if you want.
Yeah, I can't get it.
Okay.
It's like all the way back here.
Okay, why don't you hold the trach in, please? And I will... Let me try this side. Thank you. So I'm going to let her do all the dressing and the care first, and then the trach change will be last.
Hold on, Mama. Hold on.
Okay, I got this part. Thank you. You can just hold her down. Thank you. Okay. So the tie. Oh, there you go. Got it. There we go. Okay, you lost it. Here you go.
Should we measure it?
You can pre-measure. Sometimes that makes it a little bit easier. Or what we should do is leave that and measure a new one for next time.
Okay.
So then next time you'll have a pre-measurement, you'll have it cut and ready. But for now, we'll just use that one. Let him. Okay, so then now you can start your cleaning. So remember, you're gonna wipe away from the stoma, which is the hole. You're not gonna put too much soap because you don't want to get soap in there. And if you don't feel like she needs soap and water, you don't have to. You can just use water, but you'll want to make sure it's always really dry. Okay. And you're checking to make sure she doesn't have any skin breakdown. If there's redness, you want to keep an eye on it. So that looks like some dry skin, otherwise it looks good. Okay, we'll go to the other side. Listen, can you just move your hand? Okay. And then you'll use your wet ones and then your dry ones. And just make sure, Kasha, that you check the stoma itself, the hole. You just want to make sure there's nothing crusty around in there. It looks pretty good. It's hard to tell, but can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, it looks good. Okay, so now that you have that all dry, then the last part will be your ties and your new trach, okay?
Okay.
So I'm gonna bring that stuff over here. You'll watch us one time and then you'll know for next time, okay? Something I was gonna say. I don't know what it was. So I've already lubricated it. I have my drainage sponge. Oh, the introderm. I think we lost it. Did that interdry come off with that?
This one got
Is it the
interdry.
That stuff that was lining the. We're only going to be using it here in the hospital, but when you get home, you won't use it. I will put a new one.
Okay.
We're using it just to make sure that her neck doesn't get.
No.
Oh, that one.
Oh, sorry.
We're going to try to preserve it so I didn't get it ready.
Do we want to put? We need
Acid
another one of
treatment?
these because this
Okay.
one got. I've moved it over there because
Okay.
it got the.
That's okay. This one's perfect. Brand new.
Okay, so we only need one.
Yeah, I'm only going to use one just because it was so thick, and it's up to you, your discretion. If she has a lot of oozing or drainage, you might want to use more.
Okay.
I felt like 2 was a little bit too heavy.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, they were just saying 2 to protect the neck from the big.
From the round thing?
Yeah,
so
from the
how
big
does
round
her,
thing.
do you think she
It looks-
needs it?
Looks okay.
If you think she needs it, then I will use 2. It just depends. I think that 1 will protect her neck, and if I don't know, we can reassess it next time. We can try 1 and reassess.
Yeah. It
What do you
looks
think?
okay. It looks okay.
Okay.
Too much pressure right there.
It looks okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then we'll reassess on the next time. If you notice anything, then we'll use them the next time. It's totally up to you. Whatever you want, you tell me.
Alright.
Okay? You're the boss.
Oh.
Okay. Alright. So I have my lubricant. I checked my trach size already. I have my trach tie, and I have my obturator, and then I have my entry dry that I'll put behind her.
Okay.
Oh, now's a perfect time. Okay, and we have our resuscitation device we talked about. You'll be able to connect the ventilator? Is it loose enough? Double check. Let me hold this.
We got
We got
this
to
part.
connect there. What about here? Okay, Mom.
You're
We're
done. You're
sorry.
done. Sorry.
Do you want me to get you the tool?
Yeah, it's too tight.
Okay, will you hold it on?